Morning, today we got a brand new iPhone. Thank goodness it is not called the iPhone 9. That would have been a little confusing. This is the follow-up to the iPhone SE. It is technically called the iPhone SE second generation, but to make it simple, we'll call it the iPhone SE 2, and here's a quick rundown of everything you need to know. Now, yeah, this definitely does not look like a 2020 phone by any means, especially with those bezels. It looks like an iPhone 8. But I think, again, the biggest thing here is one, it packs the same internals as the $1,000 iPhone 11 Pro, but the bigger thing here is that it comes in just like the iPhone SE did at $399. That is a big freaking deal. That's with a base storage of 64 gigabytes, which isn't the best, but it's also not awful. I think the best value is going to be the next step up where you can double that storage for $50 more. That then there doubles at 256 gigabytes if you want to have the maxed out iPhone SE 2. And to keep it simple, there are three colors: black, white, and product red. So again, the best way to look at the iPhone SE 2 is iPhone 8 body with the iPhone 11 Pro internals. And from what I understand, it is the exact same A13 Bionic, no underclock. It is full power, the same chip you're getting in their $1,000 phone. Just like the iPhone 8, it packs a 4.7-inch display with True Tones, so if there were any hopes for a 4-inch display refresh, I think we can say those dreams are sadly gone. Now, a couple differences with the iPhone SE 2 compared to the iPhone 11 or 11 Pro is one, there is no ultra wide angle lens, just a single wide angle, and also there is no night mode. So those are potentially two big things you're giving up with that price drop. Aside from that though, because again, most of the processing happens on that A13 Bionic, you're getting smart HDR, portrait mode, although much like the iPhone XR, because it's a single lens, that is limited to people and not pets, sadly. Video as well should be fantastic. It'll Video as well should be fantastic. It'll shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second. It is worth noting though that the extended dynamic range, while it is there, it'll cap out at 30 frames per second on the iPhone SE 2, whereas with the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, you can shoot that all the way up to 60 frames per second. Now the front-facing camera is 7 megapixels. I would assume because of that, unlike the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, you're not getting that extra bit of width that you get there. And it is also worth noting that you're getting 1080p video recorded on the front-facing camera as opposed to 4K on the 11 and 11 Pro. With that, of course, you're not getting Face ID, so your option is second generation Touch ID using your fingerprint, and weirdly, almost full circle, that's going to be really useful in these weird quarantine times where wearing a mask actually really messes with Face ID. As far as charging goes, the iPhone SE 2 does support wireless charging, thank goodness. There is also support for fast charging, but in classic Apple fashion, you're gonna have to buy that separately. In the box, you're getting a 5-watt charger. Battery life should be on par with the iPhone 8, which I guess is okay news. I would have hoped for a little better performance there. There's gigabit LTE, Wi-Fi 6, dual SIM, eSIM, and it's also water and dust resistant. I believe pre-orders will start this Friday and then arrive April 24th. So yeah, that is the iPhone SE 2, or technically the iPhone SE second generation. I know a lot of people were really hoping for a follow-up to the 4-inch iPhone SE, but it looks like this is what we got. I know a lot of people are going to have mixed feelings with this, especially in the era of bezel-less screens, pop-up cameras, all these futuristic looking phones, whereas this looks like an iPhone 8. But again, the biggest thing here, iPhone 11, 11 Pro internals, iPhone 8 body, more importantly, $399, I think it's going to be huge. So there definitely are some trade-offs with that price drop as we kind of round them up. 4K front-facing video, ultra-wide, night mode, but are those trade-offs worth the price difference? Again, the iPhone SE 2 is $300 cheaper than the iPhone 11 and $600 cheaper than the iPhone 11 Pro with the same exact chip inside. From there, smaller details as the Apple logo is now moved from the top down to the center to match the current lineup. Initially, when that happened with the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but now it looks totally normal to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you're excited to check out an unboxing and review of this, and I'll catch you guys later.